I have a question for you, and this question is one that I'm grateful for today. And I hope by the time you're done seeing this video, you should be able to produce an answer to that question. The question is, Kedu ebe anyị nọ? Which means, where are we? Mgbe m pere mpe, I was my dad's favorite travel companion. And one time, after we were done saying a decade of the rosary, which is a tradition if you want to travel along with my dad in his car, he turned around and he asked me, Osorochukwu, kedu ebe anyị nọ? Being a little boy who had no idea about anywhere and anything, I looked around in confusion. And then I turned back and I asked him, Daddy, kedu ebe anyị nọ? He looked at me and then he smiled. And then he went on to answer, Anyị nọ n'Ọba. When I received the answer to this question, I looked around again in confusion, trying to see a sign or something that says Oba. I asked him, Daddy, kedu ka isi ma na Oba? He looked at me and then he smiled again. And he pointed out to a signpost in front of us and said, Go that signboard. While I was reading the signboard, which belonged to a popular hotel in Oba, Rujeni Hotel, at the end of the signpost, I found out that we were in Oba. And then I said, Oba. He told me, yes, that is how you find out where you are whenever you're making a travel. During that journey and other journeys to come, my dad will always ask me, Osorochukwu, kedu ebe anyị nọ? And to answer this question, all I had to do was to look around and read any of the signposts that was close to us, and then I would tell him, anyị nọ n'Ọkịja, or maọbụ anyị nọ na Ihembosi. Fast forward to my teenage years, I needed to deliver a message back home. And this time, no dad, no car. I had to go alone. I was only instructed to go to the park and board the bus, Ekene Delechukwu, that would take me home. And during the journey, my eyes were fixed to any signpost that I could see to memorize and know where we are, because I knew my dad would call me anytime to ask, Osorochukwu, kedu ebe unu nọ? Unu erugo? At the end of the day, I got to my hometown with no difficulty. And this was because of a question that I was asked constantly when I was small. This is an entry in my journal a few years back during my NYSC, when I was confused and I needed some clarity of what I was doing at that point and what I was going to do right after service. And the other day, I saw a video of Denzel Washington speaking to young persons, and he was telling them,
Don't confuse movement with progress, because you can run in place and not get anything done. So are you moving forward, and who are you taking with you?
And I hope, my friend, we are making progress. And that is why I'm asking, kedu ebe anyị nọ? And what are you grateful for today? God.